Hey guys, this is Gaijin Hunter and welcome to part 2 of the news drop for Monster Hunter Riders. The app is actually coming out next week on February 19th here in Japan, so this is going to be my last video sort of showcasing the new riders, the new clips that they've been sharing on social media and their website. For this video I also did put in the effort to figure out what the actual names are in English because a lot of these names are not just made up ones, so I got a shout out to Kogath from the Monster Hunter community for sort of pointing me in that direction and telling me to put in the time to actually look up the names. So outside of the 30-minute sort of hands-on showcase video that they did, on the website they cover the other two villages, which is the sort of volcanic village and the forest place. So the first one here, this is a relation chart for Volcus, and this is our volcanic town. This obviously is seemed like a fortress. It's led by, the hunter that has the Teostra, so it's going to be interesting to see how that works. It just seems to be a really cool town that is steamed off of fire and blast type monsters. Fulfilling the anime stereotype of a buff old man is the leader Darius. Darius is not only the head of Volcus, but he's also the leader of the riders group in the town as well. He's super tough, but in front of his granddaughter he becomes a good old soft grandpa. He's 65 years old. And his granddaughter is the cute Frederika. Frederika was actually raised by her grandfather. She's super smart and also insanely strong, as we saw in that clip. She likes to read and she's a bit of a romanticist. She has to join you on your quest and she's 14 years old. Next up is Leonys. Leonys serves as Darius' right-hand rider and also helps lead the riders group. She's loyal and a fearsome but responsible leader who's really tough on new riders who join the group. She's 26 years old. And next up is Ciel. Now she doesn't actually have a video clip. She's a treasure hunter rider located in the town. She's in search of a tower that was written in the memo left behind from her grandfather. She's quite shy, so she often has her full mask on and doesn't show her face, and she's 19 years old. In the adventure, she's joined by Cloette. She's another treasure hunter who travels with and is a bit infatuated with Ciel. She's also a bit of a sadist. They say that she'll let Ciel run into traps, and she'll only come to her help after she knows she's in trouble, so kind of a quirky one, and she's 19 years old. And now we move on to the fourth village, which is the sort of forest village called Fuga. Obviously you can see here from the relation chart that this is themed off of ninjas and samurais, so lots of really cool edgy characters in this forest. Here's an image of what they showed on social media. This is sort of the time lapse that you'll see in the game as a background. Very nice art. And for this one, they don't actually show us the head of the village, but they show us the sort of, second in command, which is Cayenne. I almost felt bad for that Jaggy. Cayenne's the second in command for the forest village of Fuga. He's strong and smart, but kinda a little weird and in his own world. And of all things, he likes to collect teacups. Next up is Shino. I can tell she's gonna be popular. Shino is a shinobi rider who was gifted even as a child, and she's in search for her missing brother, who, of course, is gonna be the Stygian Zenogre guy. She's 21 years old. Next up, Lila. Okay. Yes, those are indeed dual long swords. Lila is a samurai rider from a distant land who is training to be her best. She often uses foreign words, and she's kind of stuck in between these two other characters from the same village, and she's 29 years old. The first one is Kugo. Kugo is a 14-year-old boy who wants to be a legendary rider, and he begs and begs for Lila to be his teacher, but she still hasn't given in and refuses. Still, he follows her around like a puppy dog. And finally, we don't have video for her, is Sumika. She's a rider from a family of warriors. She lost in a battle with Lila and now treats her as some massive rival. Although she wanted to go and confront Lila and challenge her to a rematch, through different events in the story, she actually now travels with Lila as a pair, and she's 24 years old. And finally on Twitter, they did share some very quick small clips of monsters, so I wanted to show those off here as well. Here's Eodrome. the Great Jaggy, Royal Ludroth, Lavinus, and finally Brachydios. And that's that. So one interesting thing that they said today, which I liked, was that when you first start the game, when you complete the tutorial, they'll give you a 10 pull from the character gacha, and the very final character is going to be a sort of 5-star character, so guaranteed super rare. But the thing is, instead of having people just play the game, roll it, uninstall the game, redo it again, which is called like Reset Marathon, what they'll let you do is actually re-roll until you get the 5-star character that you want, which is really great. That's a feature I would love to see in other games like this. As for which character I'm going to choose, I have no idea. I like Nargatail, I like Frederika, I like Lila, Shino. I can't decide. I am curious what you guys think, so let me know down in the comments below. If you're playing the game, who would you roll for? Is there a particular character that you like? If so, I'd love to know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of showcase of the riders and the information on their website. I know the game is Japan only for now, and it may stay that way, who knows? But they have to release it, and it has to be successful for it to have any chance of expanding in the future. So hopefully it's a good game. We'll find out at the end of next week when I do get to play it. And hopefully it won't be a really heavy cash grab, and hopefully it'll be pretty enjoyable even for those who don't want to spend money. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, happy riding.